I was on the bus and I was writing my autobiography. I mentioned that I wanted to do a record where I could have a bunch of people guest. That seemed like a good idea and it stuck in my head. And so I just sort of went out and contacted all these different people based on the music that I'd written. And that's how the album came together. So when the Velvet tour ended, I started writing material. I wanted to do something to sort of just get away and get peace of mind and do something outside of a band situation for once in my life.
It spans a stylistic arc that is pretty insane.
I think it's a good thing he's doing his record, branching out and working with all types of people.
It seems like everyone's kind of brought out the best in each other.
And it's amazing how comfortable he is playing in all of the extremely different styles.
It was one thing to sit down and write all the music, but now that I'm actually getting these different artists to come in and sing and put the effort in, it is a little surreal.
This is not going to be pretty, unless you want to do it.
What, the check guitar now?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Is that it right there?
You definitely have the feel for it, though.
The whole vibe inside the studio with Eric Valentine and Slash, it's just very chill, laid back, hang out, listen to music, get out there and jam it out. Vibed really well together and made a pretty killer song. Slash came and played with us, so I think they were really stoked about that connection because they got to meet Slash and hang out and we got to play with them live, and hopefully it happens again. But I think everyone's just happy for me because they know that it meant a lot to me to get to do something like that.
See, my whole trick is turn myself all the way out of my ears and just listen to him. Let's pretend like I hear what he's playing is me. You can't play guitar in front of Slash.
The song had that good head bobbing spirit. My girlfriend's bobbing and I was bobbing. Everything was bobbing, and it's called We're All Gonna Die.
Iggy was great. He wrote a really, really cool song that is an extension of the really great adolescent, sort of irreverent, mischievous attitude that he's always had in his music that I've always loved.
It's a fun song and it's a rockin' song.
It sounds great, and it's been fun just working with it. He's just one of the icons of rock and roll that's been around, shaped the way that heavy metal and music over the years has had such a huge influence on it.
You got some real bad habits. You better stop right quick.
Heaven and God on high, buckle up your seatbelt, we're all gonna die.
All right, we're recording now. Don't make any mistakes. Wait a minute, what the hell was that? Sounds like the wrong song. We almost recorded on the wrong song.
Every time I'd write a new piece of music, I'd think who it would be that would sound good on that song. So I'll send it to them, and if they like it, we'll get together and arrange it and put it together. I've got this one chord progression that sounds like Ozzy would sing this great.
Selfish greed. This fucking record better sell.
It's great having Ozzy doing this. He's been so enthusiastic. It sounds great, and it's been fun just working with him.
To me I did, yeah. We never had computers when we were a lad. We just put a bucket of coal in the back of the desk and get on with it.
I want to bring up another very special guest. This guy, probably one of the biggest monster fucking singers around. from Wolfmother, Mr. Andrew Stockdale.
It's good to be here now and to go through the process and you know, walk away with a great song.
With the horses that you ride and the feelings left inside, comes a time you need to leave all that behind.
Well, Slash wrote the riff, the verse riff, and then I had the idea for the chorus riff, came up with the vocals, and the band played it and put some energy into it. It became what it is now.
Well, there is a reward to live and die by the song. Well, they try to complicate you, but you left it all behind.
This is gonna be the biggest, most spectacular moment in all time, and that's an understatement. They have graciously offered for me to play guitar on the track, but I'm happy for Slash just to go all out with the guitar. I think it sounds really cool, so. Shit. Alright. Getting it. I'll get it. Next one I'll get it. What is this? Some kind of pop song? I'll look up in the dictionary of wailing and see what else I can find.
With everybody that came in, I would sort of ask them what they normally do, what they're comfortable with, and everybody's different. And Miles, he actually likes to sing in the control room. Iggy was in like a little sound booth, the same booth that he was in when the band was actually tracking. He just kind of stayed in there, you know, and did his final vocals in there. Be Real and Send Dog, we sent them up, both of them out in the sound room with 2 mics set up so they could do their parts at the same time if they wanted to. Beth really likes to sing at the piano. It's just better for her to sort of connect with the music better if she is actually playing while she sings.
Oh, hey, erase that. Erase that.
Lemmy was just like, whatever. You know, he just walks up to the mic and starts growling.
Fucker, I hate this being in the side.
Fergie was just out in the room. A lot of times we kind of like set up a little bit of a vibe and just have some candles and dim the lights and stuff like that.
I've heard Fergie sing these great little rock bits in certain places, and so I had this one particular song that I thought was perfect for her.
Fergie's voice, it took a little bit of experimentation. We tried a lot of different microphones to make sure that her voice, you know, stands in front of the track. She has a real rock voice.
I'm like an engineer's nightmare. My voice is like my personality, very challenging.
You know, it's all rock and roll, so, but it's different types.
Never on one record have I been able to work with so many people that are from a very diverse and really have that special, unique, whatever it is, X factor. The second any of those people step up to the mic, you know instantly that it's entirely them.
I sort of went into different areas where I could do stuff that I couldn't necessarily do in my own sort of bands that I'm in, sort of different sort of directions and stuff. And it's fun to do. Yeah, it is.
I remember anything about you. Can't you my saloon now? I'm a color.
Maybe a little bit of a guitar solo, and then it does it, you know, in between the two parts.
That's amazing.
You think so?
Yeah, it makes the part sound pretty good.
I'm doing my nails, I'm painting them black, 'cause daddy's history and there's no turning back.
She was into having a little more nudging, you know, through the process for me to keep pushing her and say, no, you can scream this louder. If a take isn't usable on that second half, I'd rather have it because it's too out of control and it gets away from you than have it be too safe.
Okay, let's try it.
You can scream this louder, it can be more intense. It doesn't have to be so sultry and seductive all the time, which she's incredible at.
Those last two lines are juicy, I love that. It's not easy to sing next to Alice Cooper, by the way, so.
Yeah, he's the master of that raspy kind of delivery.
Well, you pulled it out in me.
Definitely the scheduling and organization of everything was probably the most complicated part, but recording the songs was really quite quick. You know, we had a really incredible rhythm section. Josh Freese played drums and Chris Chaney played bass.
Something like that,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
beautiful.
So nice to see your face again. Tell me, how long has it